In this video, we're going to be talking about how to grow a small struggling church, part 2. Jaxx has to offer. All right, so in part 1, we covered some of the technology and social media on how to grow a small struggling church. In this video, in part 2, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the ministry side of things. So let's dive in. Okay, so in part 1, we talked about setting up a prayer page. So the first thing that you want to do on a ministry side of things is you want to send people to that prayer page, right? And we talked about how you can use Facebook ads to do that. In this video, I want to talk about some of the other organic ways that you can do to send people to that prayer page. All right, so my favorite way of doing this is with posters and invite cards. So you can literally just go out and you can print up posters that say, how can we pray for you? And then you can literally just put the direct link to your prayer page in that poster. You can also print up 4x6 invite cards and business cards that can literally say the exact same thing. You just want to put, how can I pray for you this week? And then just have a link to your prayer page. So the cool thing about this is you can literally do 10,000 of these prayer invite cards for about $150. If you go to clubflyers.com, you can get 5,000 business cards for $50, and you can get 5,000 4x6 cards for $100. So $150, 10,000 invite cards, and then you can arm your entire congregation with them so they can start passing them out all over town. And this is going to be crucial when you're a small, struggling church, because you're not only going to be able to give these cards to your congregation, but you can also carry them around town. So whenever you meet a new business owner or you meet someone you've never met before, it's easy for you to just hand them a prayer card and say, hey, I pastor First Baptist down the street. Man, let me know. How can I pray for you this week? This is a great way to build leadership and relationship equity with everyone who lives within driving distance of your church. All right, step 2, fill the fridge ministry. Now, you may have heard me talk about this before, but this is one of my absolute favorites, right? This is a great way for you to engage your community, be able to pray for people, and make an impact at your local elementary school. So you can do this at any level, elementary school, middle school, or high school, but especially if you're trying to attract young families, you can go to your local elementary school and go talk to the principal, introduce yourself, and just say, hey, my name is Pastor Chris. I'm the pastor of Guts Church. And man, I just know that it's really hard to be a teacher right now with everything that's going on in the world, right? I know teachers are so underappreciated. Man, I just want to show your teachers and your staff how much we appreciate them. Would it be okay if I came in once a month and just filled the fridge in the teacher's lounge? I'll come in and I'll just bring their favorite sodas and their favorite drinks and cold coffee drinks. And we'll bring in like some snacks and tasty cakes just to give back a little bit and show your teachers how much we appreciate the job they're doing. Right now, there's not a principal in the world who's not going to take you up on this. And we did this at my church, and we were blown away by the response from schools. They could not believe that we would come in there and spend our money just filling the fridge. And the great thing is, it doesn't cost a lot of money to fill the fridge with a bunch of drinks and drop off some Little Debbie's and snack cakes. You can even have people from the church bake homemade cookies and cupcakes and drop those off as well. Then you just simply want to leave a note on the fridge every single time that you go in that just says, hey, from all of us here at Guts Church, we just want to thank you for the job that you're doing. All right, we appreciate your hard work, sacrifice, and commitment. So we came in and filled the fridge. Sincerely, your friends at Guts Church. P.S. How can I pray for you this week? Go to gutschurch.com/prayer and submit your prayer request. I promise to read every single one and to personally pray for you this week. See you soon. I guarantee you're going to start to have prayer requests coming in from those teachers and administrators, and you're also going to start to create a buzz in the community because everyone will be so impressed that you're taking time out of your day and money from your church to fill the fridge at the local elementary school. And then community outreach. Now, you're simply going to do this exact same fill the fridge ministry, but you're going to go to the local fire department, the police department, maybe your chamber of commerce, right? Maybe even go to City Hall, and you just want to do the same thing. So you can fill the fridge in the break room at the fire department, the police department. If the chamber of commerce has one, you can do it there as well. And then you might even want to reach out to your mayor and city officials and just ask them, hey, how can I pray for you this week, right? I know you guys are working hard day in and day out to make our city a better place. I know it's a thankless job, and I just want to let you know that everyone here at Guts Church, how much we appreciate the job that you're doing, and I want to know, how can I pray for you this week? All right, so before I get to my next point, which is going to dramatically help your retention and get people back in the door, I want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel. If you are a small, struggling church and you're trying to grow, we put up brand new videos every day, 5 days a week on church growth, social media, and technology, specifically helping you grow your church. All right, so step 4, the Monday morning selfie video. Now, I came up with this at my church a couple of years ago. I used it a ton and I was blown away by how much people actually responded to this. Since then, I've taught this to thousands of churches, and the churches that actually take me up on it and try this always reach out to me and cannot believe how many people respond to this, right? So it's pretty simple. Here's what you're gonna do. You're basically just gonna take your cell phone, and every Monday, you're gonna grab all of the Connect cards from the visitors that came the day before, right? So it might be 1 or 2, it might be 4 or 5, however many people come out and visit your church on Sunday. You're just gonna take those Connect cards and you're gonna create a personalized selfie video on your cell phone, and then you're gonna text it to them, right? So it's important, don't just do one video and send it to everybody. You need to do one video per person, right? So if Jack and Susie came out and they brought their 2 little kids, then you want to create a selfie video and just say, hey, Jack, Susan, what's up? Pastor Chris here. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and thank you so much for coming to church yesterday. Man, had a great time getting to know you. And man, it sounds like Pastor Deborah really enjoyed getting to know your kids back in the kids ministry. I hope they had a phenomenal time. Man, I just wanted to thank you for coming and invite you back out. We're doing it again next Sunday, same time, same place, 10 o'clock. Can you make it? And then end the video right there, right? So now they're gonna be blown away that you actually took time out of your schedule and shot them a message. And then the fact that it was an actual video, so they can actually see your face and see that you are authentically excited and thankful that they came out to church. And the fact that it's a selfie video makes this feel a lot more intimate and personal, right? This is something their pastor would do for them. Every single one of your new visitors, every Monday, right after they visit, right? And then you wanna end it with a question like, hey, I just wanna invite you out next Sunday. Can you make it? Right? End it with a question. It sounds a little awkward the first couple of times you do it, but you'll be shocked by the response. If you just send a video that says, sure hope you can make it, then people probably won't respond. But if you end with the question, right? Can you make it? Can I save you a seat? What's going to happen is people are going to respond. You're going to be blown away by how many people respond to this and just can't believe that you would take time out of your busy schedule to shoot them a personalized video on Monday morning after they showed up. So this is a ninja tactic. I promise if you try this, you're gonna be blown away too. All right, so if you're a small struggling church, comment below, right? Try this out, comment below and let me know how it works. I have never had a church try this and they didn't get tons of positive feedback. So try this out and then let me know in the comments below. And finally, step number 5, follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay, so you've been working so hard to reach people all over the city, to increase your influence, to get new families in the door, right? The last thing you want to do is forget about them once they show up, right? And you definitely don't want to just leave it up to fate and leave it up to them to remember to come back next Sunday, right? So the Monday morning selfie video is definitely gonna help, but what you want to do is you want to put them into an extended follow-up system, right? So I recommend at least a 6 to 12 week follow-up system. And there is a great company called Text and Church. They actually have a 6-week follow-up system that they've already created for you. And you can literally just hit one button and import it into your church and then start plugging in all of your guest connect cards into that flow, and it'll automatically follow up with them for 6 weeks. So if you want to try this out and see if it works for you, you can actually click on the link below. We actually have a link down there that will give you 90 days of Text and Church absolutely free. So you can try it out for yourself and see how it works. All right, so if you would like my help setting some of this stuff up, this is what I do for a living. So just head on over to churchgrowthagency.com, click on the link below, and I'd love to connect with you and talk about what this would look like to set this up at your church. We'll see you soon.